Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet of MLB 16, the show, Road to the Show with Diego Torres. This is episode 48 as we are getting ready for a series here against the Kansas City Royals. There you see Torres' numbers there for the season, and there you see the Royals. There you see their record there, 24-30. There you see the Reds, 32-23, and we'll be going to the City of Fountains, Kansas City, Missouri today to face the Royals here in Game 2 of this 3-game series. So Torres been on fire as of late here as he's been pitching pretty well here. He looks like he's going to be up for the Cy Young, and he's I think one of the top 3 or 4 guys mentioned for that award. There you see the latest standings right now for the National League Central, and of course the American League Central there for showing both teams. But in the last game there, he played against the Giants. He had a 8-inning game. He gave it 5 hits, no runs, no earned runs, no walks, 11 strikeouts, and it has ERA end up at 1.16. And they won the game, but unfortunately it was a no decision for him, so that keeps him at 6-1. So he's trying to look for his 7th game here for the season. There you see his numbers from last month, 3-0. There you see the innings of work he's pitched, 47 2/3, 5 earned runs, 71 strikeouts, and 4 walks in the month there, just in the previous month there. So Torres looking very good right now. Like I say, he's been in talks around, well, at least just been talked about here in the Major League community, that he has a great shot at being the gentleman to get the Cy Young Award at the end of the year. So if he can continue this great pitching that he's done so far here for himself, he has a good opportunity and shot for it. So there you see Kansas City, Missouri, or here in Kansas City, Missouri, Kauffman Stadium. Beautiful stadium, just remodeled just a couple years ago. There you see Alex Gordon there, one of the top hitters right now for this ball club, and he's looking to do some damage here against them. So bottom of the first here, we'll see with 2 outs, 1-1 pitch, and Torres has the hitter knock this one up in the air, and that's going to be a high fly ball, and that will end the inning. So with no problem there in the first inning, the Reds and Royals still tied up here with nothing apiece. Bottom of the second with 1 out, we got Alex Gordon up the bat here, and Gordon will hit this one, and can he get this one on there? He gets there on time, but unfortunately the play there, as you see, the ball being thrown into the dugout there and down the first base line. So still with 1 out, with 1 runner on board at second, 1-2 count here, and this is going to be a pop-up here. Should be an easy play for the catcher here, as they got to make up the out there, which they could not get from the batter before there. They'll go ahead and get the pop-up there. That's now 2 away. As you take a look at the show tracker there, Royals just having a hard time trying to connect on that one. So we'll go to the final, hopefully the final batter here in the inning against Moustakas, and Moustakas gets rung up there as Torres gets out of the inning there. There you see earning his points there. And still no score after 2, and we'll see what the Royals can do now here at the bottom of the third. So Escobar up to bat. There you see his numbers. He gets a 1-1 pitch here from Torres. Torres gets the pitch, and this one gets hit out there, and that's going to be a single there to right field for the Royals. So the Royals now have somebody on board here. Now they've had 2 runners on board here in the innings 2 and 3. Torres is going to try to make a play here at the first base, but nope, that does not work out for him, and now he's going to be definitely in the stretch here, as now he has 2 runners aboard here. That's 2 singles now here for the Kansas City Royals. Now 0-2 count here for Dyson. He's going to have to bat here, still in the bottom of the third. Torres got to get somebody out here at this point. This one's going to be a high fly ball out to shallow center field, and that's going to be a nice catch there as they go ahead and throw that one. But that one gets away, and now they're going to try to see if they can see if the Royals will tag up, and they do, and Torres cannot make a play there. So now pressure's definitely on Torres this time, as now the runner's at second and third. So now Lorenzo Kane will come up to bat. 0 for 1 for him today, as he has 1 out. 2 on board here. 0-2 count, and Lorenzo Cain will hit this one. This one will hit out to shallow right field there. Runner from third does not tag up. He'll remain at third. And the Royals still have 2 on with 2 out now. And Torres' back is still against the wall. Now we'll see here. Hosmer will come up to bat here. This one gets hit up to the shortstop. Can the shortstop make a play? He does. And that gets the inning out for the Reds, as the Reds can move out of here. And they leave, Royals leave 2 on, and the score still scoreless here after 3. So now Kratz will come up to bat here. 0 for 1 day for him. We'll see what he'll do here with 2 outs, nobody on board. 1-2 count from Torres, and that one's going to be a dribble there to first base, as the first baseman makes a nice play there to get the runner out and end the inning. So Torres getting out of that hot water inning there he had in the third and fourth. He cruises on. Take a look here now in the fifth, and you see the team ERA, and there you see the Reds leading the American League right now with the best ERA collectively from all their pitchers there entering play today. So with 2 outs, Christian Colon will come up to bat. He's 1 for 1 for the day. He's singled back in the third. We'll see what you can do here in the fifth with the first pitch here, the pitch, and this one's going to go out there. That's going to be a high fly ball to right as he gets underneath this one, and Jay Bruce gets underneath there, and that's going to be out, and that will be the inning. So after 5 innings of work here, Royals and Reds still tied up 0 apiece. Now bottom of the 6th, 0-2 count here for Cain, as we'll see here, Dyson there, he'll swing and miss, and that will get him walking back to the dugout, as that's 1 away now for the Royals. Take a look here from Torres and just blaze that one right past the batter, and that's going to be a nice strikeout there for him. So now 2-2 count here for the next batter, and that one goes right by him too, as Cain. There you see he's at the bat, and he'll go ahead and take some pine now back to the dugout here, as he'll see the swing and the miss there. That's 2 away now here for the Reds. So Torres got a good opportunity to strike out the side here. 1-2 count as he goes against Hosmer. And Hosmer takes a seat here as he swings and misses, and he does strike out the side. So nice job there from Torres as he goes ahead and strikes out here to the side. And the Royals and Reds still lead it, or still are tied at 0 apiece. Now we'll go to the bottom of the 7th with 2 outs with Kratz up to bat once again. We'll see what he can do here with a 1-2 count. And this one's going to get hit out there. That is going to come down for a single, and Torres is going to still be up to bat here, or excuse me, he's still out here to pitch here in the 7th inning, as the Royals trying to get a 2-out rally going for themselves. There you see 6 2/3 with 3 hits, no runs, no walks, and no earned runs. Have 7 strikeouts at this point here, as Moustakas comes up to bat with 0-2, 2 strikes. We'll see what he can do here with a 2-2 count, and we'll see the pitch, and that's going to strike him out there as he cannot connect on that slider, and that's going to retire the inning. So after 7, there's still no score here in the ball game, and we got to see if we can try to get some run support for Torres, as he does get some run support in the top half of the 8th. So now the bottom half of the 8th with 2 outs with 0-2 count. We'll see the pitch. This one swing and the miss, and Dyson strikes out again. And we'll see here that Torres got a 2-run lead here as he goes into the top of the 9th. Can they hold on to the lead here and win this one? So they go ahead and keep Torres out here for the 9th to have him go ahead and close this out. We'll see here with the first batter of the 9th here. He'll ground out there the 3rd. Nice play as the Royals get one taken away from there. You see Cain just not enough speed there to get that run out there against Torres and the Reds defense. So the Reds defense playing very sharp here today. Of course, there you see the numbers of Torres. Now we'll go to the next batter here, and this one hit off of Torres as Hosmer gets on base there. Nice job there, and we'll see here that Torres is limping some, and they took some X-rays after the game, and they did come negative, so he's pretty good. He's got a bit of a bruise, and they're going to call it day-to-day. But they do say he will be ready for his next start. So we'll see here with 1 out one on board, 0-2 count, bottom of the ninth here for the Royals. And that one, yes, that is a 99-mile-per-hour pitch. And Torres just burns the batter there that time. That's now 2 away, as the Reds are just 1 out away from winning this ball game here, 3-0. As we'll take a look here at Alex Gordon, the last batter in the inning, hopefully, for the Reds, as he's 0 for 3. He's ground out back in the 7th. There we go. 107 pitches now for Torres. 1-2 count against Alex Gordon. Can Alex Gordon continue this inning here for the Royals? Nope. Take that and go sit on it, as the Royals end up losing this one. A final score of 3-0. And Torres and the Reds will go on to victory, as Torres will pick up his 7th win of the year and make him now 7-1, and he will get the victory. Nice job there, as his team there in the 8th inning do rally there to keep him in the game and help him get the victory against the Royals. So they'll take game 2 of this 3-game series against the Royals here in Kansas City, as game 3, of course, will be tomorrow night. But in this instance, Torres picks up the victory there, and the Royals, there you see, 3-0. Royals lose this one. As Torres, 9 innings of work, 4 hits, no runs, no earned runs, no walks, 11 strikeouts, and he is named player of the game for this ball game here today, as they do win this one. So nice job there, especially from Torres, as of course he is named player of the game. And we'll see some awesome highlights from him from the ball game, and pretty much pitch a lights-out game with those 11 strikeouts there. Talk about a kid being on fire, as he has had several games here. He has been striking out 10 or more batters, and that ERA just keeps on dropping. That's what you like to see right now here in the midst of the midsummer here in Major League Baseball. So we'll see if we can continue the winning streak here against the Royals. As we do win that one, we do sweep the series there, 3 games. Now we'll go ahead and go to Milwaukee. We'll end up losing 3 straight before we have to go back home, and we'll host the Miami Marlins there in the next game. So in the next episode, that'll be his next start. He'll take on Miami, and he'll be looking for game number 8 for a victory here this season for him, as we roll on here in Road to the Show. So there you see the numbers there, 34-26 for the Reds, and they are still in first place now with a small lead over the second place team there, as we'll be in game number 1 of a 4-game series against Miami before we end our homestand there, actually, against Detroit, because we have 2 games at home, and then we have 2 games with Detroit coming up, and I believe he'll be starting one of those games there against I think it's the first game in Detroit that he'll be starting. It'll be his next start. So we'll see how that goes with the Miami series here coming up in the next episode. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Check out other great series here on ESGNet. And also subscribe for more Road to the Show with Diego Torres here on ESGNet. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr. The links are down below in the description. And as always, keep yourselves each other healthy, and I will see you guys next time.